Hey there guys, so from today onwards, our favorite One Piece is continuing, but in the last episode of 1122, we just saw how Garp went to the place called Beehive to save Kobe from Blackbeard. But things took a turn for the bitter end as Garp got stabbed in his abdomen, and that stone monster was about to sink the ship, but even in that condition Garp stood up and fought. And he got past Kazan in that state and used Galaxy Impact on that stone skull. With that opening, Kobe was able to destroy the hand and save the ship, but unfortunately, now Garp was unable to even get up and asked the future of the Navy to leave him behind and go. It was one of the saddest deaths in anime, and later, the news went around that Garp went missing. So now, as the story continues, with a new dawn, the delivery seagull spreads the newspaper all around the land with this unfortunate news of Garp. And at that time Luffy's crew was still stuck in Egghead Island, surrounded by more than 100 Navy ships. The world government had even sent CP0 to kill Dr. Vegapunk for digging into forbidden history, and as they were unsuccessful, one of the Vegapunk's betrayal caused the whole scenario to take a turn for the worst, plus Kizaru, as well as 100 ships were all ready to annihilate Egghead Island, and away from there. This news got spreads in the Luffy's hometown as well. About Garp going missing at the pirate island. He was a hero of the Navy, so old man didn't believe something could happen to Garp of all people. But even he was on edge, and he got ticked when Makino's child laughed and unknowingly blasted at him and made him cry. Her kid has begun to recognize Luffy, which is why he laughed when his photo on newspaper. News about Luffy and Garp was on the front page, and even Dayton became concerned. After all, she had lashed out at Garp when Ace had died, but then suddenly, all around the world, a higher earthquake has occurred, be it North Blue or South Blue. A high-magnitude earthquake has brought a big tsunami around the world, and that whale was also in distress. As a result, the sea level was rising just after the kingdom of Lelusia was wiped out by Emu. There was no dust left, and because of that massive attack, there a sinkhole has formed in the place of kingdom, which must be the cause that sea level to rise around the shore, and all the men and women were crying because their beach was flooded. But it was happening all over the world, and away from all of this, Kizaru brought all small to large size ships to destroy Egghead Island, with 9 vice admirals included. But a Sea King robot chewed the ship off. That's why Kizaru defended his man and took care of it. So Sentomaru told Kizaru not to do anything to them, but it was pure self-defense and at shore. Sentomaru had deployed Dr. Vegapunk's pacifista robots along with Sea King robots to defend the island. So for now, everyone were enjoying their meal, and Kizaru asked Sentomaru to just surrender. But Sentomaru warned him of a bloody battle because the robots are made by Vegapunks on the basis of Kizaru's laser powers. Kizaru doesn't care, because as long as he gets the order, he'll attack because he considers himself as a puppet of world government, and the crime of learning forbidden history is so severe that even he can't protect them. That's why one of the 5 elders himself came here in person. He learned that Seagull has printed things against Luffy this time, like how Luffy is holding Vegapunk hostage in the island. There are 6 Vegapunks in total and 4 Seraphims protecting them. CP0 was sent to assassinate them, but they failed. And his whole unit was captured. More so, Sentomaru and Pacifista are protecting the island. Plus, the barrier of island is active, so no one can get inside. And after a whole day, reports were that the scientists of the island have evacuated, so the Elder orders to kill them all because they might have helped Vegapunk in researching the forbidden history. But at one point, someone on the island heard all about this, and that's the backstabber York. She calls directly to the HQ of government. And Kizaru is informed that someone is making a call from the island. York dialed the number of 5 elders, and an officer tells Kizaru that his black snail could transmit that call too. York was irritated that the elders were also trying to kill her, even after she told them the truth about old man Vegapunk and betrayed them all. She wasn't interested in that history. But the elders asked her about Luffy first, and to answer that she was overjoyed to inform them that she had completely taken control over the Egghead Island, and now no one can harm her because in addition to the control, she also got Seraphim by her side. So, judging by the situation, one of the elders said they have changed their mind and gave clearance to York that she could make Mother Flame. York saw elders are finally playing by her rules because they want the flames, and it could only be made in this island. That's why she told the old-timers to promise her that they won't harm her or the lab. And secondly, she wants to become a celestial dragon. Elders agreed to the deal, and York got happy. But the happiness didn't last long, and she'd begged the elders to save her, but because Straw Hats had captured her, well, karma finally found its way back to her. So now the question comes, what to do with Backstabber? York was crying her heart out to the elders, and Luffy thought they could use this moron as a shield to get out of here. Honestly, that wasn't a bad idea, because Robin's injuries were also getting better thanks to Chopper, so they can set out without any problem. But still, York did dirty to them. Yet, for now, they have to endure her. And Luffy finally sets this plan into motion to get out of Egghead Island. That's why, in the next episode, we'll see Luffy and his crew making their way out of Egghead Island. But right there, our episode 1123 ends, so stay tuned to watch the next episode, and for that, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell icon to get the latest updates. Till then, take care.